It is time for our weekly visit from Dr. Zorba Paster.
If you have a question for Zorba, call in now at 608-270-9933. And Zorba, a lot of people sneezing, watery eyes. It's allergies.
Right, that's right.
Any relief?
I mean, the good news is it's allergy season, and the bad news, if you have allergies, is it's allergy season. So there are a few things you can do with over-the-counter medications can make a big difference. 3 different things. First of all, get an antihistamine, one of the non-sedating antihistamines, Claritin, Allegra, or Zyrtec. Buy the generic, just as good as the name brand. Start taking that. That makes a big difference. Then there are the steroid nasal sprays. Now, these are not nasal sprays like Afrin, you know, which clear your nose. These are steroid nasal sprays. Used to be only by prescription. Now you can get them over the counter. You can buy them at any grocery, a lot of grocery stores, certainly at a lot of pharmacies too. And then if your eyes are bothering you, you talk to the pharmacist and get a good antihistamine eye drop. And between all 3 of those things, a lot of people, 95% of the people, can really handle their allergies.
And it'll snow in a few months.
And the eye drops, don't even talk about that. The eye drops, you can just get them over the counter.
Many of the eye drops over the counter, and if not, there are prescription eye drops that are more powerful, but probably 9 out of 10 people can be handled with over-the-counter eye drops.
All right, let's go to the phones. We'll start with Betty in Madison. Hi, Betty. What's your question?
Hi. I'm wondering how safe it is, and it must be if it's used for diabetes. Ozempic or those drugs now are being used for weight loss.
Right.
And very successfully at that. Is that
Well,
safe?
first of all, as far as diabetes is concerned, the GLP-1 drugs are excellent drugs for diabetes. But if you're only taking them for weight loss, first of all, they're not usually covered by insurance if you're not a diabetic. And second of all, the weight loss can come from places you really don't want them to come from. There's something now called Ozempic face, where you begin to lose the subcutaneous fat from your face begins to look haggard, and the doctors, the plastic surgeons in California are now injecting collagen into the face of people who are taking Ozempic for weight loss. So I do not recommend that you take it for weight loss because it runs side effects.
The FDA approved another new drug today used for high sugar, blood sugar.
Right, for high blood sugar. And the FDA is going to have several more drugs, GLP-1 drugs, on the line. But once again, if you're taking it for weight loss, buyer beware, because the weight may not come off of your butt. It may come off of your face. Right.
Okay. Right. All right, our next caller, Tom from Oxford. Hi, Tom. What's your question?
Oh, yes. When they come out with annual vaccine for COVID, what are their chances of being able to catch the variants or the mutations?
You bet. I think it's going to be the same as influenza. What the government does with influenza is they look at what they think the influenza variant is going to be for this year. They then manufacture the flu vaccine for this year, and we try to get it every year to get it exactly right. And undoubtedly, it's going to be the same for COVID. COVID is endemic. It's going to be with us for the rest of our lives. And basically, many of us will just get in September, October, November, we'll get an annual COVID shot.
And right now, people over 65
can get the new COVID shot, absolutely.
Right now.
That's right. Exactly. Right.
All right. Let's go to Shirley in Richland Center. Hi, Shirley.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
I just want to comment that Zorba's mother's chicken soup recipe is the best I have ever tasted.
You got it in the paper a couple weeks ago.
That's right.
Thank you very much. I made it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. My mother, if she were alive, would just love it.
Oh, I want in on this recipe now.
Susan made it too with it.
Yeah, that's right.
My gosh.
Yeah. It's a great recipe. Thank you.
It was in the
Thanks
paper.
very much.
All right. Another Shirley.
Hey, Shirley, what's your question?
Shirley's listening on delay.
Oh.
Hi, Shirley.
My question?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'd like to ask him if he knows anything that could bring a taste of smell
Sure.
and my taster back
Sure.
after I had COVID.
Right. It's a big problem. First of all, most people who lose their taste with COVID will get it back within 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, no more than 95% within a year. But the other thing you can do, some people can take an over-the-counter nasal steroid spray, can open up their nose, and they can actually taste better. It doesn't actually work for COVID, but it can work for contemporary other things that are happening at the same time, which are causing your nasal passages to sort of clog. So try a steroid nasal spray, and if not, just have to spend some time.
All right.
That's it.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Zorba, thanks for coming in.
Pleasure to be here.